Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Typical Security Guard. So today I want to talk about traveling with your firearm. So there are a few things to consider. Number one, when you're going to be traveling with your firearm, you want to make sure that you have a firearm that is acceptable, not only to the places where you're going to be landing, but any places that you potentially are going to be transferring through. So for instance, I'm flying to Nashville by way of Las Vegas. So it's very important to check the applicable laws that apply to Nevada as well as Tennessee, right? From Tennessee, I'm going straight to Kentucky. So that's three states that possibly I could either be, stranded in, stopped in, at which point my bags would be taken off of the plane. And you want to make sure that you're in compliance within the jurisdiction that you're going to. So one of the easiest ways to do this is to utilize the USCCA Reciprocity app. Again, that's the USCCA Reciprocity app. Now, I am not sponsored by USCCA, but their Reciprocity app is so amazing in terms of being able to put in the concealed carry license that you have of your home state, and then any applicable concealed carry licenses that you have from host states, right? So I have my Oregon concealed carry license, I also have my Utah concealed carry license, and I have my Florida concealed carry license. So based on all three of those licenses, I'm able to carry in different states. The important thing about the USCCA Reciprocity app is that it tells you all of the information that you need. Sorry. It tells you all the all of the information that you need in terms of being able to make sure that you're within compliance of the laws. So a few things. Let's go through some of the more important things. It would be if there's any restrictions on certain types of firearms. Now, clearly, NFA items like suppressors, fully automatic firearms, even some AR-15s, depending on where you're going, you cannot transport those. It's absolutely off the table. If you're utilizing a firearm in terms of like a handgun, for the most part, you're going to be okay. But for me, I specifically choose to always travel with my Snub 38. I know that, a lot of people are like, you're way too big into these wheel guns. But the beauty of the Snub 38 is that you're not running into any sort of issues in terms of capacity. It's a 5-shot revolver. When you're looking into your reciprocity of the areas where you're going to be traveling through or traveling to, you have to be aware that certain areas have ammunition restriction, they have magazine capacity restrictions. And for me, the easiest way to avoid getting jammed up in a lot of that stuff is just to carry that 5 or 6-shot revolver and utilize ball ammo. The reciprocity app itself will actually list all of the things that you need to know. It'll tell you if there's a stand your ground law, a duty to retreat, if it's a council doctrine state. Also, it'll give you information on whether or not you need to inform the police officers that you're carrying a firearm. This is something that if you're going to be driving in any of those areas, you need to be aware of. Sometimes there's a duty to inform, and just by not doing those things, not informing police officers if you have interactions with them, carrying certain ammunition, having certain magazine capacities, all of these things can run you afoul of the law. So as a legal, law-abiding citizen who is practicing their Second Amendment, it is so important for you to be aware of not only the use of force laws in the jurisdiction that you're going to or that you're going to be traveling through, but also the weapon laws themselves. And those are the things that get people jammed up. Having the wrong ammunition, having the wrong type of magazines, having the wrong types of firearms. So for me, thinking about all of these things and taking all of these things into account, for me, the smartest thing and the easiest thing is just to carry that Snub 38, that 357 revolver, 5 to 6 shots. So interested to hear what you guys have to say about this. Are you traveling across the country? When you travel, do you take your firearm with you? If you do, what are your thoughts on reciprocity? How do you deal with those issues? How do you navigate that? Drop that in the comments and let me know what you guys think. As always, be safe, watch your six, and be great. All right, take care. Be great.